The third module is going to be about data encoding. So in this module, we'll understand the different types of data encoding techniques used to secure web applications. These techniques prevent attacks such as injection attacks, XSS attacks, and other security threats that can compromise the integrity of web applications. Let's now understand what data encoding is. Data encoding is a process that helps send and receive information online. We often send information like our names, email addresses, and phone numbers when we use web applications. The information is sent over the internet as data packets. A data encoding is a process that converts information into a format suitable for secure transmission over the internet or other communication channels. There are many types of encoding, but one of the most common types used in web application is base64 encoding.
Other encoding, HTML encoding, and Unicode encoding.
Let's now see the usage of base64 encoding. Base64 encoding is used in web applications to convert data into an easily transmitted format. It converts the input data into a series of letters, numbers, and symbols that can be transmitted safely. To understand base64 encoding, let's use the example of encoding the message. First, we must convert each message letter into a corresponding ASCII value. A is ASCII 65, B is ASCII 66, C is ASCII 67. Next, we take these ASCII values and convert them into binary format. So A65 in binary is as follows, B66 in binary is as follows, C67 in binary is as follows. Next, combine the binary values together to form a simple string. We then convert each of these groups of 6 bits into decimal format. Finally, we convert each decimal value into its corresponding base64 character. The base64 character set consists of 64 characters that can represent the 64 possible values we just calculated. The resulting base64 string for ABC is QUJD. URL encoding. To ensure safe transmission over the internet, special characters in a URL are converted into a specific format known as URL encoding. Suppose we have the following URL, example.com helloworld.txt. In this URL, the space between hello and world may cause issues during transmission. To address this, we can encode the space using the percent encoding technique, which replaces the spaces with %20. After encoding, the URL will look something like this. Now the space has been replaced with %20, which can be safely transmitted over the internet without causing any issues. Other characters such as plus or slash may also be encoded using percent encoding to ensure safe transmission of the URL. Let's gain an in-depth understanding about double URL encoding. Double URL encoding is a technique used to encode data twice in a URL for bypassing security filters that might be in place. It involves applying URL encoding to data that has already been URL encoded. For example, suppose we have a URL that contains the following data. The space in hello world has been encoded as plus, which is the correct URL for a space. However, if a security filter is in place that looks for specific characters such as plus in the URL, it may block this request. To bypass the security filter, an attacker could use double URL encoding to encode the plus symbol as %2b instead of plus. The resulting URL would look something like this as shown on the screen. In this URL, the plus symbols have been replaced with %2b, which is the URL encoded form of the plus symbol. However, the entire URL has also been encoded again using URL encoding, thus double encoding the plus symbols. When the server receives this URL, it will first decode the URL encoded data, resulting in the original URL with the plus symbol. However, it will then decode the URL again, resulting in the encoded form of the plus symbols %2b being sent to the search engine. This can allow attackers to bypass security flaws and perform unauthorized actions on the server. Moving on to the next part, that is HTML encoding. HTML encoding is a vital technique used to safeguard the integrity of HTML documents and prevent security vulnerabilities, particularly cross-site scripting attacks. It involves the transformation of special characters such as lesser than, greater than, and others into their corresponding HTML entities. This ensures that these characters are displayed as intended in web browsers without triggering unintended behaviors or vulnerabilities. Consider the following scenario. You want to display the text following text script alert access script as part of the content on a page. Without HTML encoding, this text would be interpreted by the browser as an actual script tag, potentially executing malicious code. If this text were inserted directly into an HTML document, it could lead to a security vulnerability. Now this encoded text is included in an HTML document. It is displayed exactly as written without any risk of code execution. In this way, HTML encoding ensures that special characters are treated as plain text and not as part of HTML markup or scripting, thereby enhancing the security of web applications and preventing potential exploits.